What's up, guys? Purple Lotus Samsara here, wrapping up my day at the children's home. Long day. Teaching children in a foreign country with a language barrier can be quite challenging. So I wanted to get out a little bit, make a quick video before the day is gone. So I'm here at the Raj Ghat, which is Gandhi's burial, Mahatma Gandhi's burial ground. I came here in 2017 with my wife. We did a tour of the Golden Triangle, which is Agra, Jaipur, and Delhi. It's a Taj Mahal tour, Pink City in Jaipur, and various sites in New Delhi, like this one here, and the India Gate, and the Gandhi Smriti, which I actually scheduled my Uber to go there, but my tuk-tuk driver got it mixed up, and I told him it's not a problem. The Uber map said that it was going to be about 3.5 kilometers. Took me about 40 minutes to get here with the ridiculous, insane amount of traffic. So this is Gandhi's burial ground. There's an eternal flame inside that carries some of his ashes. I know from the last tour that I did here, what the tour guide was explaining, that his ashes were spread all over different parts of the Ganges. So this is part of his ashes, which is in here. The Smriti is his home, where Gandhi resided and where he was assassinated. There is like a path of footprints where it traces his final steps. I'm definitely gonna make a video there, but we're gonna close here in a little bit, so I'm gonna get this little tour going here. So this is the Raj Ghat. So this is some of it. See this metal detector that you can just walk right around? So his name was Mahatma Gandhi. Indian people gave him the name Mahatma, which means a great soul. It's a nice place here. Very, very family oriented. It's nice, it's quiet. You can kind of get away from the horns and all these other distractions and noise that comes with living in Delhi or visiting Delhi, or whatever your reason is being here in India. Most of India have a lot of traffic everywhere. It's the second most populated country in the world. Look at more of this green hills. It's a nice relief, actually, to be out of the noise. You can kind of come here and decompress a little bit. Look at some green foliage and some nice flowers. I always see these flowers here in India, and they put them on all the idols and things like that. So I gotta give up my shoes. Got my shoes. Get my shoe up. Roll up my pants. Okay, so put it right up here on the top. Actually, I remember. Excuse me. Like I was saying, when I first came here in 2017, my wife and we did all these tours, I kind of got a little bit emotional. That was my feeling that I got because I look up as to Gandhi as one of the most influential people in the world for a nation, as in like Nelson Mandela was to South Africa, you know, Gandhi was to India. Gandhi is actually a very controversial figure in India. You know, meaning that, you know, a lot of people really loved what he did. You know, he wanted, you know, everyone, you know, Muslims and Hindus to be, so to speak, on the same page, to get along. And he was actually assassinated by a Hindu. Godse, something like that. Godse, I forget his whole name. But he was assassinated 6 months after India gained its independence. So he didn't really see the long-term product, you know, after fighting for India for all of those years that he did. Actually, I'm starting to get a little bit choked up. I mean, for me, this was like emotional, like when, you know, we also went to Calcutta in 2017, the same time that we came to this tour. We went to Calcutta to visit our sponsored child, and we went to the mother house that is also in my on my channel. I got a video there of the mother house, and you know, it was funny because when we went to the mother house, it's right, you know, right in the middle of Calcutta, and it's really noisy. Like, you know, if you've been to India, you know the horns, you know the traffic. And when we went in there and sat down, it was just a nice breeze of wind, and you know, surprisingly, you couldn't hear the horns, which is almost impossible. I mean, you can't hear it here because we're a little bit isolated. But we went to the mother house. It's like right there on the roadside, and you couldn't hear any of the horns, and you could see some of the missionaries of the mother house working. And there's a tomb similar to this one that's in the mother house. It's white, and there's also a room that you can go upstairs there where Mother Teresa lived for all those years in India. And that was the other place, another person that was so influential, I think. And she wasn't even she was Albanian, and she wasn't even Indian. She got Indian citizenship and all of that stuff. Mother Teresa is another person. You know, it's Martin Luther King, it's Gandhi, it's Indira Gandhi, it's Nelson Mandela, like I mentioned earlier, Mother Teresa. A lot of these people I can think of the top of my head that did so much in their lives to change, you know, a cause that was greater than themselves. This to me is like, you know, the holy grail of stuff. I mean, people like, you know, the you know, different places in Europe or whatever it is. You know, I'm not taking anything away from any other travel, but to me, this is like the cream of the crop right here. I mean, Gandhi was just, I looked at him, you know, I admired him since I was a child. You know, you seen the skinny bald guy with the stick and the glasses and the bald head, and you know, it was curious. I was very curious for his cause, and one of the number one things that I wanted to do when we came to India the first time. So you can see, maybe we can see like a monkey. I don't think there's any monkeys. I know there is monkeys at the Smriti, which is his house. There's like a little museum that you can go in that kind of traces back what he his journeys from when he went to South Africa, and he went to Europe to law school and all that stuff. There's like a timeline, and then there's also like I was mentioning earlier, his little house with his cotton, his wheel, I don't think it's that he was using, and all that stuff. It's cotton gin, I think. No, it's, I don't know what it's called. I forget what it is. But it's pretty simple here. You know, it's a simple place. It's a memorial, pretty much. It's a resting place. It's quiet, it's peaceful. There's good energy here. Some Delhi police kind of ramped up the security a little bit in light of the terror attacks last week in Kashmir. But this place is awesome. So just get a little glimpse of what's going on here. Well manicured grass, no trash. Wow, this is just, I could just stay here all day actually. It's just squirrel. Excuse me. If we were in the States, I would expect my shoe to be gone. See something here. I would like to see India free and strong so that she may offer herself as a willing and pure sacrifice for the betterment of the world. Never mind. Get my other shoe back on. Shoes so tight. Okay. I'll finish reading this. Sacrifice for the betterment of the world. The individual, being pure, sacrifices himself for the family, the latter for the village for the district for the province for the nation for all. I want Kurai Raj, which is the same thing as the kingdom of God on earth. The establishment of such a Rajya would not only mean welfare of the whole of the Indian people, but of the whole world. It's a really, really nice place. Peaceful, meaningful. You know, Indian families come here to educate their children about Gandhi. Older Indians come here to pay respect that lived in that time or grew up shortly after that time, which is great. You know, they spread the knowledge of such a great man that did so many great things for such a great country. Nice flowers. The soul dries up without the company of the good. I believe that 100%. There's all of these quotes. Let's go to the next quote. Do not listen to rumor, but if you do not believe it. Think of people like manicuring the grass and things. Selfishness keeps us working, keeps us worrying forever. Wow. So let me exit out of my Indian metal detector. Yeah. They're so common. You always see them like that. I remember the first time we came to India, I was like, look, you can just walk right around them. Like, they don't even care. You can just walk right around. So just wanted to make a quick video for you guys while my time in Delhi is still going. My internship is still going. And you know, if you wanted to come out here, it's a perfect way to look. You know, sometimes you look at websites, they only show you things that, you know, draw you in, and you might get something different. Well, you got the whole thing. There's a little bit more walking you can do on the other side, but you know, it's getting close to closing time, so you know, it's good to picnic or something like that. You know, I remember the last time when we got here, people were like picnicking, and Indian families were like playing, so they allow you to do that kind of stuff, which is really nice too. People keep it clean, people keep it respectful, and that's what matters. So Purple Lotus Samsara, thank you guys so much for subscribing. Tell all your friends, tell your neighbor, you know, tell your neighbors, uncles, friends, bosses, cousins, grandmas, classmates, babysitter. Do all of that kind of stuff. Tell everybody all of that stuff to subscribe to my channel. Let me just spin around like this, do some effects. Purple Lotus Samsara, thank you very much.